Have you ever checked your bank account right after payday and felt nothing? Not excited, not proud, not motivated, just relieved for about 5 minutes. Then the math starts running in your head. Rent, groceries, that credit card minimum, the subscription you forgot was still running, a birthday coming up next week, and that good paycheck? It's already gone in your mind. Maybe the strange part is this. Maybe you even got a raise this year. Maybe you're making more than you ever have in your life, and still, it feels fragile. It feels tight, like you're one random expense away from serious stress. I remember when I got my first real raise, I thought, okay, now I'm finally going to feel comfortable. And somehow, 3 months later, I felt exactly the same, just with nicer stuff. So why does this keep happening? Why does more money never seem to turn into more peace? There's a reason your bank account looks the same no matter how much you earn. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're irresponsible. It's not because you're bad with money. It's because of something almost no one warns you about: lifestyle inflation. It starts quietly. You get a better job, a higher salary, more stability. So you upgrade a little. A better apartment, more takeout, a nicer phone, a slightly better car, better coffee, fewer price checks at the store. Nothing feels reckless. It feels earned. It feels like progress. It feels like, finally, I can live a little. And you're right, you can. But here's what's happening underneath. Every time your income goes up, your expenses quietly follow. Not all at once, slowly, comfortably, naturally. So you earn more, you spend more, and somehow you save the same, sometimes even less. That's the trap. And you're not doing this alone. You're watching everyone around you upgrade too. Instagram vacations, friends buying houses, co-workers upgrading cars, group chats talking about trips and restaurants. Even if you don't consciously care, your brain notices. It recalibrates what normal looks like. What used to feel comfortable now feels behind. What used to feel successful now feels average. So you stretch a little. Not irresponsibly, just enough. Enough to keep up, enough to not feel left out. And once again, your money disappears. Not into anything dramatic, into everyday life, into comfort, into expectations, into quiet pressure. Here's the part that surprised me most when I first understood this. A higher salary doesn't always give you more freedom. Sometimes it gives you more obligations. Think about it. A bigger apartment means higher rent, higher utilities, more furniture. A nicer car means higher payments, higher insurance, higher repairs. Better travel, better food, better lifestyle means higher everything. Now you need every dollar just to maintain your life. You've built a high-cost floor, a minimum amount you need each month just to stay afloat. And once that floor gets high enough, you're trapped by it. Any disruption hits harder. A job issue, a medical bill, a family emergency, a bad month. There's no buffer, no runway, no space. This is why people earning $80,000 to $100,000, even $150,000 a year still feel broke. Not because they're stupid, because no one taught them what wealth actually is. Wealth isn't what you make. It's the gap between what you make and what you need. That gap? That's where freedom lives. Let that sink in.
Let me give you a different way to think about financial security. It's not a number. It's not a salary milestone. It's not a net worth screenshot. It's margin. The space between your income and your required expenses. Two people can earn the exact same paycheck. One sleeps peacefully at night. The other lies awake catastrophizing. The difference isn't luck. It's not intelligence. It's how much of their money is already spoken for. The calm person has space, breathing room, options. The anxious person doesn't. Every dollar already has a job, so any surprise feels like a disaster. When you start measuring your finances by margin instead of income, everything changes. Now the goal isn't more, it's breathing room, it's options, it's not feeling trapped. It's knowing that if something goes wrong, you won't immediately panic. And here's the good news. You don't need a massive salary to build that. You need systems, simple ones, boring ones, ones that actually work. The first thing I'd focus on is awareness, not obsessively tracking every penny, just being honest. Do you actually know where your money goes? Not roughly, not I think, actually know. Look at the last 3 months. Most people find subscriptions, habits, and charges they forgot about. That's not failure, that's information, and you can't change what you don't see. The second is paying yourself first, automatically. I'll save what's left never works. There's never anything left. Set up an automatic transfer the day your paycheck hits, even if it's $25, even if it feels small. You're building the system before emotions get involved. Discipline comes later. The habit comes first. The third is pausing lifestyle upgrades. This is hard, but powerful. Next time your income goes up, don't change anything for 60 days. Let the raise sit there. Let it create space. Let it build safety. Then decide. Most people upgrade instantly and lose the benefit before they even feel it. The pause is the move. The fourth is separating happiness from spending. Some of the best parts of life are cheap. Good conversations, sleep, health, cooking, learning, creating, walking, time with people you actually like. If every good feeling requires money, you'll always feel poor, no matter what you earn. This isn't about deprivation. It's about not outsourcing your contentment to your credit card. And the fifth is building stability before excitement. Emergency fund first. 3 to 6 months of expenses. Liquid, accessible, boring. Then investing. Then optimizing. Then the flashy stuff. It's not impressive, it's peaceful. And peace is the real goal. When I look at the people who've gotten this right, they all look similar. Not rich, not flashy, not impressive online, but calm. They have options. They can leave bad jobs. They can handle emergencies. They can take time when life hits. They built their finances around peace instead of appearance. And they didn't do it overnight. They did it through small, quiet decisions, repeated for years. Decisions that never went viral. So if your salary never feels like enough, you're not broken. You're not failing. You're living inside a system designed to keep you spending at the edge of comfort, and you're trying to stay balanced inside it. That's genuinely hard. Give yourself credit for even thinking about it. If you're not sure where to start this week, start with just one thing. Look at the last month of spending. Automate a small transfer. Delay one upgrade. Build one layer of safety. That's it. Progress compounds, just like money does. Over time, something shifts. You stop checking your balance with anxiety. You stop fearing every unexpected bill. You start feeling steady. Not rich, not flashy, stable. And that's worth more than any raise. If this helped you think a little more clearly about money, there's more waiting for you here. We're not chasing hype. We're building stability, one decision at a time. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep creating margin. I'll see you in the next one.